reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. It backs up with the line, showing press. First play, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense.
He's in the clear. Out past the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on the design run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Now the handoff. Fighting him off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
As the first down is still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the right here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. State offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Critical third down play for this offense right here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to scramble. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his back. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. He's going to hand this off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Having the RPO in your arsenal, you have to have a really talented quarterback, not just physically, but more mentally, making decisions. Does a really good job of keeping his eyes on his read. Linebackers and safeties give you enough room to hand it off, take those yards, and pick up the 1st down.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. Ball handed off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Clean toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there We'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Fires it to the wide end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This air attack is still unstoppable. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Powering through the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Tackle is made at the 24. Brings up third down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
He missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up with the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fakes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
It's another deep shot. Oh, what a grab! Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending for this offense. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.